My name is Cory Loftis, and I'm the art director of characters on Zootopia. And today we're going to be drawing Officer Benjanmin Clawhauser. With Clawhauser, he's this really soft, lovable, big-hearted guy. And almost every one of these characters starts with a circle. So start with a circle on his head, but he has these huge, fluffy cheeks. So we like to kind of describe his shape as like a basketball sitting in a big beanbag. So the beanbag is his cheeks, his head is the basketball. You kind of see just with those two things, it already starts feeling like Clawhauser. Clawhauser, he's got a really tight collared shirt, so his neck kind of rolls up right where that shirt gets tight. Collar of his shirt. Now if we draw this line down the center of the basketball, draw one across, and then draw this little V right here. This is where Clawhauser's eyes are going to sit, and this is where his nose sits. His nose kind of has this butterfly shape to it. Clawhauser is often surprised or often happy. So I usually draw him with his eyebrows up like this. And then if you were to draw a little road right from the tips of his eyebrows down to his nose, this is where a lot of his spots live, right in between the eyes like this. Now his eyes, got a little bit of an eyelash. They come down to a point right where we drew those lines. Clawhauser is always happy, so we're going to draw a big smile on him. Draw a line coming off his nose. This is the corner of his mouth. Usually see his bottom teeth peeking out just a little bit. And then he has this dark lip on the bottom. Just coloring the inside of his mouth dark, so you know that that's the inside of his mouth. And then his ears, this line that we drew, his ears are going to sit pretty much from a line from his nose all the way through his eye and out to the side of his head. I'm drawing these fluffy ears. There's nothing that really says cat quite like big whiskers. So right here, 3 little spots for the whiskers, 3 on this side. Big long whiskers. He's also got a few whiskers up on the top of his head. But he still doesn't feel quite like Clawhauser yet, and that's because he doesn't have his spots. So if we draw a line from the corner of his mouth down to his shirt, on either side, this whole area around the bottom of his mouth where his beard might be, that is the no spot zone. Everywhere else, it's open game for spots. Around his eyes is also a no spot zone. A little road we drew, and around his eyes, no spots go in there. And then the most noticeable spot on Clawhauser is right here on his cheek. Got a spot you may all recognize. And that goes right there. Drawing his nostrils. And that is how I draw Clawhauser.